Hi there, everybody. Again, we have another video here, a how-to video from MMRA to show you how to scrape and grind a quarter midget tire. We have Alex and Johnny here helping us. Johnny's actually going to scrape the tire for us.
Gotcha.
You'll need a good heat gun. This is a DeWalt. It's been well used. I've probably been using this for 2 or 3 years, so it's worth spending the extra money. The other thing you'll need is a scraper. There are different scrapers you can use. Some scrapers you push, some scrapers you pull. I've experimented with a couple, and this is the one that I seem to like the most with the curved front face, and it's a pull scraper. So you may need to just experiment with your own scrapers that you find. But again, this is what I find works best for me. So we've preheated the heat gun. What you need, I turn it to full heat, let it warm up to get the scraper nice and warm. And Johnny's going to show us how it's done right now. So what he's going to do here is he's going to, go ahead, John. He's going to start on the inside surface, and he's actually going to follow the contour of the tire. So you can see that he angles it up on the inside. It kind of flattens out across the top surface, and then he curves it down on the outside. So here we go. You can see we've got an up close shot of it now. Coming across the center nice and flat, winding it down. So you're going to get buildup on the edge of the scraper that eventually you're going to have to scrape off. So Johnny's got a screwdriver there. Johnny, show it in the video. And you clear the rubber out. And some people, that's good, Johnny. Some people put it into a trash can. Or have a place to deposit it. Some areas are in grass and it doesn't matter. So just make sure that you, the track that you're racing at, you find out what the requirements are and what they need you to do with your the excess rubber. Okay, we just want to show here. You can see that this is nicely scraped surface that Johnny did. Took all of the old rubber off, and then here is the old surface that has all the old rubber and dirt and grass and all that's been stuck to the surface. So the theory behind scraping a tire is on the racetrack, it will take a driver, when the green flag drops, it'll take 2 laps in order to clean all of this old stuff off of the tire in order for the tire to really start gripping. So a lot of times, if you don't clean the tire, or on a yellow flag, if your driver doesn't scrub the tires in really good, the car will either have a push or the back will slide out on them or something until the tires get cleaned back off. So that's one of the main purposes of cleaning the tires off. So they sell these discs at any hardware store, Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace, all of that. Even Harbor Freight. These are probably Harbor Freight grinding wheels. So they have different grit, anywhere from, people use anywhere from 60 grit to 120 grit. So I have a 60 grit on here. I like to cut them with a little bit rougher of a pad than some people do. But the belief in this is people will talk that a tire will fire quicker. And what they mean by that is when the green flag drops, when you have a tire that's been scraped and cleaned and then ground, when your driver turns into the corner, the tire grips quicker, and you can get your quicker lap times faster in the session than somebody else that does not grind. So that's the theory behind it. I believe in the grinding portion of it, And so I'm gonna show you what I do to grind, and then what the tire looks like after the process. Okay, we're all set up here to grind. We have our DeWalt grinder with our flapper wheel, 60 grit. The one thing couple things that you need to be aware of before you do this is if you're doing the rear tire, you have to be careful of the carburetor. So you're going to have to run the engine in order for the rear tires to rotate. So you might want to have like a piece of cardboard or something to block off the carburetor. And then also, you just need to be aware of any young children that are walking around. So you will get some fine grindings flying off of this. And like with the heat gun's very hot, and this is spinning, so just be careful of any young kids. So what I normally do is just get the tire spinning a little bit, turn it on, and then I'll start on the inside edge and work my way out. And I'll make a couple of passes of it, and then what I'll normally do is I'll shut it off and then allow the grinder to actually slow the tire down. So here we go. Okay, so some people actually spray the tire with water to keep it cool. If you get the tire too hot, sometimes the rubber will actually gum up on you. But here you can see that you have nice circular motions across the tire. The tire has a slight sticky feel to it, and that's what we do in order to get ready to go racing.